Sa Zoom na po natin si dating Undersecretary ng Department of Justice, batikang criminal lawyer, sa katawan po ni Attorney Ramon Mon Isguera. Tito Mon, good morning po.
Magandang umaga, Alvin, at sa mga kasamahan mo dyan sa studio.
Balik
na rin sa mga matangkilik sa iyong programa.
Yusek, balik na kami sa DZMM. DZMM na ulit ang tawag sa amin.
Ganon. No?
Oo. DZMM at DZMM, teleradyo.
Teleradyo. Okay.
Yan. Anyway, na-monitor mo naman yung nangyari naabot ng gabi. Pag-uwi ko sa bahay, hindi pa sila tapos. Siguro mga pasado, alas 9 na yun, natapos sa attorney.
Alam mo, pinakinggan ko. In fact, hindi nga ako nakatulog ng oras dahil gusto kong makita yung live coverage noong plenary session. No?
So anong insights
pero pinutol nila at a certain point. So I did not know until now that you said it, that there was a vote somehow at least to for the Senate President as presiding officer to take his oath, but
Correct.
the rest of the members of the senators, the Senate to be senator judges, were not able to take their oath, and they will take their oath only today. So, and then it will follow, meaning the proceedings will follow yung calendar that was proposed somehow by the presiding officer, no? or the Senate President.
Siya pa rin ang nasunod, Attorney Mon. Si Senate President Chis Escudero pa rin yung nasunod. Ang panalo lang ng minorya doon na nag-move earlier na mag-convene na sila bilang impeachment court. Ang panalo lang nila yung panunumpa ni Escudero bilang presiding officer. Pero nilinaw doon sa diskusyon na hindi pa rin sila nagko-convene as an impeachment court sa Wednesday. Bukas pa mangyayari yan.
Totoo naman yun kasi nagtataka nga ako bakit pinaghiwalay, no? Ayon sa binalita mo. Dahil isa namang pinagmumulan na sa rules, revised rules of impeachment ng Senado. Isang walang pinagmumulan yan isang provision. Yung magkasunod yung pag-take ng oath ng presiding officer at saka ng senator judges.
Opo.
But be that as it may, that was their decision. So, suspended siguro yung provision na yun as far as they're concerned.
Opo. Sa totoo lang, Attorney Mon, days lang naman ang pagitan. Ang gusto mangyari ni Pimentel na minorya, kahapon. Ang gusto mangyari naman ni Escudero at yung mga kaalyado niya, Wednesday. 2 araw lang naman yung pagitan, but it is symbolic in a sense na maraming nagsasabi na dapat 40, dapat nga dati nyo pang ginawa yan.
Well, alam mo, ang isa sa napakinggan ko si Senator Alan Cayetano. At pinaulit-ulit naman din yata doon sa press conference kahapon ng umaga ni Senate President Chis Escudero na wala naman nag-object sa inyo. Alright, doon sa kalendaryong binigay ko.
Noong Pebrero.
Pebrero na transmit naman ng maayos sa House of Representatives. May mga kopya kayo. But on record, and it was good of Senator Cayetano to admit na dapat nag-object ako para nasimulan na natin. At that is in retrospect. Pero in fairness naman to the Senate minority floor leader, Senator Coco, malinaw naman na sinabi niya na tapos na yan wala na tayong dapat pag-usapan dyan. Pag-usapan lang natin kung how can we move on and move forward to reach trial and start trial as soon as possible.
No, but moving forward, anong insights mo? Kakayanin ba nila? Unang-una dun muna, kasi ang nire-resolve lang kahapon is whether or not magko-convene as an impeachment court. Hindi pa natin pinag-uusapan kung pwede bang mag-extend hanggang June 30. Ibang usapin pa, yung pwede bang tumawid o hindi. Parang kumaga tinilad-tilad nila yung issue, hinati-hati nila. Yusek, ano po? Ano naman yung stance mo?
Yung pagtawid kasi, malinaw naman ang posisyon ng Senate President. Mayroong iilan sa mga narinig ko na lalo na si Senate Majority Floor Leader Francis Tolentino, sa tingin niya, hindi pwedeng tumuwid. Kaya yung kalendaryo na kanyang ibinigay, dati mungkahi lamang, naging resolusyon na. No? Na tapusin na ang judgment niya, June 30. June 30 by 12:01 or 12 a second after 12 p.m. on June 30. Wala na sila eh.
Tama, may bago na, may bagong set na.
Oo, may bago na. So, maybe that's one of the reasons na yung mga graduate na at yung mga hindi na re-elect, gusto nilang matapos. At maging kasama sila sa kasaysayan. Napakahalaga at masalimuot na impeachment proceedings against the Vice President.
Hindi, pero kung ikaw itatanungin, being a legal expert, doon muna tayo sa later na yung tawid, doon muna sa hanggang 30, tama ba na magtutuloy-tuloy sila umaga, tanghali, hapon, gabi, tuloy nyo yan hanggang June 30, okay lang yon to hold hearings?
Kung kailangan in a word sa Tagalog atayin mo yung proseso eh. Hindi naman ganong kasimple yun na halimbawa piniresent na ng prosecution yung articles of impeachment. Nakasumpa na lahat ng senator judges. So they constituted themselves into an impeachment court. And then na-refer na sa revision of is that the revision of rules yung committee na pinag-referan ng articles of impeachment.
Opo.
Then babasahin ng prosecution yung articles of impeachment. Now that's another part of the proceeding. And then there will be a time that the Senate President, the presiding officer, will i-issue niya yung summons doon sa respondent, no, sa impeach official. And 10 days na yon from receipt.
O kakain na ng 10 araw yun. 10 working days ba yun? O calendar days?
Well, ang tingin ko calendar days.
Calendar days. E di anong petsa ngayon? Alimbawa, 11. O kakain na kaagad na, 18 na kaagad yun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
18 na.
7, 8.
Tapos,
hindi, 20 pa nga eh. Tapos?
Ngayon, may pinag-uusapan pa na doon sa suggestion ni Senate Senator Tolentino, the Majority Floor Leader, may pre-filing ng reply. One day after receipt of the answer of the Vice President. Pero yung one day na yun, medyo
malabo yun. Masyado maiksi.
Hindi naman reasonable yun. Hindi, so suma total, okay, walang problema doon na maghi-hearing sila kahit magsisinidiin adjournment na sila ano ba petsa ngayon? Sa 13. Okay lang yun, walang problema sa legal yun. Well, ang posisyon nga dyan, yung pinagdidebatihan, isa sa punto na in-raised by the good Senate Minority Floor Leader, yung bang legislative work natin, di ba dapat i-differentiate doon sa the Senate as sitting as an impeachment court. Iba yun eh. Yun yung sinasabi niya. So if we sit as an impeachment court, therefore, we can go ahead. Alright? But ang problema noon, ang practicality, given yung sinabi mo, ilang araw na yung nakain niya.
June 20. June 20 yun. Ilang araw na lang yun. May ipito yung articles of impeachment.
Ito, according to the rules, isa-isahin nila yun.
Kaya nga.
Isa-isahin. Dahil yun ang nasa rules nila. Kung susundan nila yung rules.
Ano nga basa mo kung ikay tatanungin, Attorney Mon, kakayanin ba hanggang June 30 o malabo din makaya na matapos lahat ng June 30?
Hindi kakayanin.
Hindi kakayanin.
You have to be realistic about it. And then, remember, that as I said, 12:01, theoretically, iba na yung komposisyon ng Senado. So merong 12 bagong supposedly senator judges
Tama.
now who will also take their oath.
Tama.
And now, the other problem there is when the articles of impeachment is read by the prosecution are read by the prosecution rather, ipababasa ba uli for the benefit of the 12 who are new members of the Senate and as senator judges? Isang tanong 'yon. Kasi kung ako yung bago, gusto kong marinig kung ano yung articles of impeachment. So baka ulitin na naman for the benefit of the 12. Baka, no? Hindi ko naman sinasabing sigurado.
Pero ano ang posisyon nyo, Attorney Esguerra, dun sa pagtawid?
Well, yung sa pagtawid kasi, sabi ko, kung magkakaroon ng impasse because of that, i-refile, kaya lang, merong 1-year ban eh.
Kaya nga.
Para matapos yung issue. And the Vice President is still in office. But you see, I believe in the wisdom of the collective wisdom of the Senate that they will be able to tackle this. And then I think there were jurisprudence cited from the US about this na pwede namang ituloy yan ng susunod na Kongreso.
So ang position mo, Attorney Mon, is pwede. May legal basis to actually continue the impeachment trial in the 20th Congress. Walang balakid. Kung ikaw tatanungin lang.
Well, opinion lang yun nung nakararami.
Hindi, ikaw as a legal
ako
expert.
sa akin,
Sa
akin, parang hindi rin eh.
Hindi rin. So ang posisyon mo
Hindi
mukhang hindi dapat tumawid. In which case...
Hindi dapat tumawid.
Dahil, bakit hindi pwedeng tumawid? Anong punto mo?
Well, the articles of impeachment were filed with the 19th Congress. And to me, strictly speaking, it should be heard by the 19th Congress. But the 19th Congress, however, took a recess mandated by the Constitution. So there was a delay of how many months? 3 months ba yan? Okay. And then itutuloy mo na ngayon. Ang pinag-uusapan na lamang ngayon, yung issue ng constitute ng Senate as an impeachment court. And then yung nga, pag-take ng oath ng bawat isa, starting with the Senate President. Now, kasi, kung titingnan mo, may mga bagong miyembro din ng House of Congress, ang House of Representatives. Are they all agreeable also? I mean, will the 2/3 or the 1/3 be met? Yung number of bilang ng dapat umayon sa doon sa articles of impeachment na naisampa na.
Oo. Pero more than that,
wala silang papel doon.
Hindi, yung problema nila dyan, yung 1-year ban. Kasi kung i-refile nila, bawal yun. O di, paano si Vice President Duterte, di ba sabihin niya?
I agree with that. And that's already an argument discussed I think yesterday.
Tama.
Diniscuss, biniring up yata ni Senator Alan Cayetano yan.
Tama po. Siguro tayong mga meron.
Dapat pag-usapan muna natin yan.
Correct. Para sa kanya, prejudicial yun.
And then make a decision. Kung tama o mali, you make a decision.
Tama.
And let the concerned party raise it
in the Supreme Court.
All necessary to the Supreme Court.
Correct. Sige.